Welcome. If you were somehow on my last stream, and then it got cut off, we're back, and I don't know why it ended. Well, actually I do know why it ended. It ended because my internet sucks, and I need to just get a new internet provider, but I can't find internet providers that service this apartment complex. So here we are. Let's go look at Moss, because Moss looks like it might be the ideal block for building this terrace set. And if not moss, then I think we're just going to go with regular grass, because I do think it looks the best. I tried alpine grass out, don't love it for this specifically. I do love the alpine grass normally, but the alpine grass over top of a terraced farm wasn't selling for me. I think part of it is it's just too dark. Yeah, my internet just sucked, Dakota. And it still sucks. But I think it may be done being the most sucky. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, alright. Moss, I don't hate. You know what? I kinda like moss. Now, I do think that moss looks weird against regular soil. So if there's, we could do. I'm thinking striped soil. I don't think that looks terrible. But I also don't love it. Actually, it might not matter what it's against, because it will be covered up by water. Well, yeah, it will be covered up by water, because as it is, you can't see what's beneath this layer right here. So I don't know that it matters. Could just leave it all as ordinary soil. I think that's what we're going to do for now. But yeah, I think the moss looks good here, specifically. Okay. Alright, so now I just need a ton of moss. So we are going to go back to Palatown. I'm gonna send Rowlett back to his house or whatever. I'm gonna pick up all the moss we have, and then I need to see which Dream Island gives out the most moss. I'll check Arcanide's Island, because that's the one I went to today. I don't think it gives out a ton of moss. I don't know if any of the Dream Islands really do. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm crazy. I think Dragonite's Island actually has a decent amount of moss once you dig down a few levels. Okay. So is this moss? Moss in here. Do different Dream Islands depend on the plushie you showed Driftloon? Yes. So with Driftloon, Eevee's Island is like, it's going to be a lot like Withered Wasteland. Pikachu's Island is going to be like the beach area. Clefairy's Island is Clefairy and Arcanide's Island are going to be similar to the Rocky Ridgelands, and then Dragonite's Doll will get you to something that looks like the Skylands. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, Dragonite's Island might have more pointy trees than Arcanite's Island. And I could be wasting my time by going to Arcanite's Island for trees. I might date skip to find that out today. Let's see, we don't need this anymore. Don't need this. I'll still keep... I shouldn't need any more ordinary soil. But I'll keep some. Shouldn't need striped sand. Definitely don't need white rock. Oh, here's some moss. We do need farm soil. Shouldn't need alpine grass anymore. Actually, I'll put that in actual box. Okay. I thought I had more moss. Good thing I'm a hoarder. I might have to go searching for more moss, but we'll see how far that gets us. Do I need anything else for now? I don't think so. I think this is good. Oh, you know what I should grab is cobblestone wall, which should already be in the wasteland, and I did need more cliff rock, you can imagine, which I think is also already in the wasteland. And then tomorrow I cannot stream late because I've got work. I go back to work the next day. So this is the last late night stream. I mean, late night. I'll still probably stream. I don't know, daily is, a consistent schedule, but semi-regularly. And then when May hits, I'll be streaming probably only twice a week. Maybe 3 times, we'll see. Alright. I think what I want to do first... is clear this out real quick so I can see what I'm working with. Actually, do it like this, otherwise it's going to be a pain. I'm glad I kept some of that soil on me. Really did a blow up right in front of you, brother. Sometimes. think what I want to do first is lay out where every plant will be. So, start here. Don't think I want plants all in the middle here. So maybe just like, yeah, wall there. Oh, that one's wrong. Yes, I do. What are you talking about? What is going on right now? I have plenty of blocks of farm soil. You weirdo. Okay, well now I don't have enough PP because you keep telling me... Stupid. I don't know why farm soil is so finicky, but it is. Planting everything is going to be a pain too. It's going to take so long. I wish there were a faster way to plant the seeds. at least this part is going relatively quickly. And we're out. Ugh, gotta kill the rest. Well, oh, that's so much still to go. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be not fun. Probably just be faster to do it in strips like this. And go back. Yeah. I wish there was a food I could eat to power up the rototiller. Maybe like 4 at a time or something. only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more layers to go. Oh. I will say, this part is less fun. Like, the end result will be nice, but the doing it is like, this is kind of slog. I don't think there is. I should probably Google it before I go a ton further, though. That way I don't regret it. Yeah, no, there's not. Or like, with all the Pokemon that exist in this game, it would be nice if, and they do this with like, they do this with other, like, in-game mechanics with other games, like Harvest Moon. Like, you can hire, like, sprites to water your crops for you in Harvest Moon. I should be able to set Pokemon to do certain tasks. Like, and I get that I can with, like lumber and stuff. But it's like, you have to bring that material to them. I'm saying, like, I guess with, like, Bulbasaur, you can or like with any grow Pokemon, you can have them live near a field and they will just automatically grow it for you. But I would like to, like, have, Excadrill or Drillbur come with me, and, like, if they could double the output, that'd be great. Because then, like even if they did too many squares, it'd be an easier fix because I could just use Magnemite to like change them to regular soil, and at the end of the day, I would have more farm soil anyway. Take your time with it. Nice. Uh-oh. No. Okay. I was freaked out. Also, it wouldn't kill them to add just a little bit more accuracy to the hitbox of the rototiller. There was a lot of squares in that last level I didn't actually want to hit, and like it shouldn't take me all the way into a square before I can actually hit both. I think I'm going to make a video on all of the things I wish Pokopia would fix. But it probably won't be a popular video because people still think this game is perfect. It's a good game. Far from perfect. That might make it into the video. Pokopia needs to add tokens. Actually, the Togepi line would be pretty cool. But that's the other thing that I think is not, well, not nice, but like unlimited potential for extra DLC. Everyone has a favorite Pokemon. People say that every Pokemon is someone's favorite. I don't know that I believe that, but because usually as soon as you say this one is no one's favorite, someone will be like, "This is my favorite Pokemon." But I will say that like I don't know that the game could fit all of the current Pokemon. You know? That raises Pokemon's happiness. You kind of get that with hype. A hype ability. Yeah, I don't know if they could fit every single Pokemon, but I think they could fit a lot more. I mean, in fairness though, they do have, there's 300 Pokemon in the game. It's not a small amount. But like, I think they probably also launched the game not knowing how big it was going to be, and so like, I think they've already announced that Pokopia 2 is in the works. So, I would buy one that was strictly, you know, this one's based off the Kanto region. I would buy every single region Pokopia game. I would. They would hemorrhage money out of me. Planting all this is going to be an absolute nightmare. There's some nice frame rate drop. I wonder, I probably will also hit the soft cap for planting stuff. I hope I don't, though. That's going to be very sad if I do. And I think also, there shouldn't be a soft cap on stuff. I should be able to place unlimited... I don't know. I know that there's a cap potentially for trees. I know that there's a cap for potentially storage chests at a certain point. It's a lot. The caps are big, but they exist. And for like builds like this, it's like those caps are important. And what my hope is that because I won't be planting full crops, that it won't count. Because all the crops that I plant will be at stage 2. Hopefully it'll stay there. At least, also, this is more on autopilot. I don't have to really think about like what's going into the process here. I can just kind of just kind of play. Oh, okay, we only got a few layers left. It take too long. How do you unlock the area with Moltres? So, are you talking about the general area, like the island? Or are you talking about like Pallet Town, or like the island where you can get the recipe? Or are you talking about how do you get the recipe for the building to build Moltres, or to get Moltres? He won't be already spawned in the area, no. You have to build a specific structure to get Moltres. And that specific structure is only unlocked in Pallet Town, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the only Pokemon that cry out during gameplay are Ho-Oh and Lugia. I think tomorrow, or later this week, maybe this weekend, I'll need to farm a bunch of rare Pokemon. Because I know I don't have enough wheat to cover even like a quarter of this. And in order to 3D print, for whatever reason, in order to 3D print wheat seeds, well, I guess you could plant full-grown wheat plants, but in order to get them, they cost 1 rare Pokemetal each, which is crazy. I think they should cost regular Pokemetal. It'd still be an insane amount of Pokemetal, but it'd be doable. You know, it'll look cooler when it's all said and done. And that's what's important. What are the chances of mysterious slates? I don't know the exact odds, but they're not like super rare. On a given day, if you look at if you go searching with a dowsing machine in a Pokemon with the search ability, you probably find like 10 or so. That might be a high ratio. Probably maybe like 6 or 7. I think I had mentioned this earlier at some point, but I didn't end up finding... I found all the mysterious slates before I found all the fossils. So to me, the fossils are more rare. Oh, and the fossils are region locked, too. So, you can only get certain fossils from the beach, certain ones from Rocky Ridges, certain ones from the Wasteland. I don't think... If I'm remembering correctly, I don't think the Skylands has this distinct set of fossils. What island has Aerodactyl? Rocky Ridges. You can also find some of that stuff in Pallet Town. Some of Aerodactyl's fossil can be found in Pallet Town. Let's make a couple more of these. Maybe one more layer. Yep, no problem. Okay, so now this first line I don't think we should touch. I think that should remain as soil for now because I think probably it would be best suited as... Oh, you know what? I think actually it could look fine. Alright. Time to add the mossy soil. You know which block I want. Your teeth. I know I can't go any further, but it doesn't matter. Stupid. Alright, now we want to place one block high all around. And I shouldn't need to replace that layer of soil because it should just kind of not matter whenever you add in the water. But if I need to replace it, I'd rather Just do it secondarily. Oh, ditto, no. Ditto, you are killing me, brother. Boy, they don't make it easy to see. Before I continue much further, I do want to see if when I place water in here, how visible the secondary block is going to be. Because if it is even a little bit visible, I think I need to replace both layers. It's going to be visible, right? That doesn't. Should probably just go ahead and grab more of this in case. There's no way that it's not going to be visible. So if I yeah, it's going to be totally visible. So we do have to do both layers for sure. I don't know what I was thinking. Of course, the second level isn't visible there because how you could visit the Dream Island. Should have Drift Balloon. Drift Balloon? Yeah, Drift Balloon unlocked. And then you just talk to a doll, and Drift Balloon shows up and asks if you want to go. Oh, you didn't know how it could show up on Dream Island? Yeah. I think, and I don't, quote me on this, but I think the birds, the two legendaries, Lugia and Ho-Oh, are tied to how long you've been playing the game. Like, have you been playing, like, it's like, oh, it's due for Lugia, he's been playing for a half hour today, or whatever. Like, it takes your real-time play metrics and then just sends a bird out, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the timing is exact. I think it's like once an hour or so. layers. And this is the fast part. Wait. Yeah, that's like the slope. Like, oh, I need them to patch how fast it takes you to plant stuff. Oh man, you started moving Torkoal? I wish... So, I put it in my tips and tricks video, but I don't know if there's a way to cancel it now. For other follow quests in the future, or if you replay the game, you can move his habitat first before you start the quest, and he'll move a lot faster all the way to the habitat, and you can put the habitat right next to the Pokemon Center. I don't think it'll work now that you've started the quest, but for future playthroughs. Oh. Well, like, the quest... You should have already done it if you did, if you were already at DJ Party Road Tom's thing. At the quest where you gotta get moving it for glass. Oh. Yeah, never mind. You've already done it. You probably a while ago, too. Using Scorpion because Torkoal was too slow. Valid. Oop, almost out of moss. Okay, now let's go look for more moss. We got a good portion of it done with the moss we had. A little over half, looks like. go find moss. Hopefully it's an organized dream island. There's like 3 moss in there. Nope, just 99 more. Not a ton, but just gravel. Soil. It's full. Alright, if I can go and fill up 2-ish more sheets of moss, I think that'll probably do it. Because if I can't find more moss, I'm probably just going to start planting all the wheat that we currently have and then mining Pokemon for the rest of the stream. And then chalk it up to a work in progress. If there is moss here, it's gonna be pretty buried. Nice, an actual entry. Nice. New pattern. Alright, we'll check for another cave, but also definitely didn't see any moss. Which is unfortunate. I might have asked this before of you, Dakota, but are you an anime guy? Looks like we're gonna have to go level by level. as good as places I need to drill down. Alright, we drilled it all the way down. Didn't see any layers of moss, which is a bummer. I'm thinking Clefairy maybe? Let's try looking at the beach. Here. I guess I'll. Sure. I think that's it. Tomorrow, then, we'll check out a Dragonite Dream Island and see what all we can get from there. And then we'll just go ahead and start planting all of the... Because I didn't see any Pokemetal down there either, unfortunately. So I can't even farm Pokemetal. So I'll just plant whatever... wheat I do have, because it's still going to take a minute, and then I'd probably stream for another hour or so, and I kind of want to start on another project, which is to build sort of a more... Oh, I need to finish off the farm with cliff and cobblestone wall anyway, so do that, and then probably still have enough time to work on the mountain range behind the trees. Alright. Have a good one, man. So we probably need about 600. Let's get some cliff rock. Make sure that we finish off this section. I think wood probably too, to make it look like I'm holding off the cliff. Big wood wall. Wood could look fine. Probably need 1,000. Oh, what's up, man? Catching the tail end. Well, not completely tail end. Still probably 30-ish minutes on. So, well, I built out the rest of the, well, I shouldn't say the rest of the farm because it's still a ways away from being complete, but like the basic structures there. Most of the basic structures there. Huh. Weird. Well, that stream was weird though because it didn't like for whatever reason my internet just completely crapped out. So that one wasn't even up for too long. Somebody's slacking. Alright, fellas. Alright. And I just got going back and forth with like what the best material would look like for holding the farm in, because I think soil down looks bad. So I think I decided on wood. The only reason that I went with wood over cobblestone is that I don't like the way that wood would look if it transitioned into cobblestone, and I felt like wood was more natural to hold up to like look like it's holding up the cliff. So like, you can see now around the Pokemon Center, the cliff is being sort of held up by wood. I think that looks like nice and natural-ish. I'm not sold on like the. Actually, let me change this real quick. Let's make the corners for sure big. But then we got this done, and I did some experimenting, but I do like the look of the moss block the best for like the outer rim. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I think it'll look really good when it's filled with the muddy water and the plants. But now I'm doing wood along here, and I think I actually want it to be one layer out. unfortunately, I did run out of moss, so and then I have to figure out where to get more, because it's not on Arcanide's Island, that's for sure. Also, something that I didn't even think about, the last time I was on Dragonite's Island, I'm pretty sure there were more pointy trees there than exist on Arcanide's Island, so I might have been wasting time. It's not the biggest of deals, like, also a little bit frustrating. My hope is that I'm remembering incorrectly and that Dragonite's Island has a normal amount of pointy trees. Ooh, should be looking too much. It might not. I might be misremembering. This will actually probably have to be consistency's sake. So now for this stream, I'm finishing up this, this area, and then I might look at like crafting a little entrance into the cave over there. Almost done with it. Yeah, wood on the water is not my favorite. I think when it's filled in, though, it'll look a little bit better. I also might switch it out for, like I think the wood flooring might look better. Oh, you said it looks good right off the bat. I thought you said it didn't look good right off the bat. I was like, yeah, I agree. But we'll see. Oh, that was too high. Yeah, I was concerned for a little while that I want one there. No, I don't want one there. Yeah, it gives that. Yeah, agreed. Whoa, Dakota, I thought you left. You had to go. But welcome back. Oh, this is going to be a pain. luckily, they should be... You know what? I'm just going to let my Pokemon finish the wall, the lumber that they're working on, so that tomorrow I can just start fresh with it. Let's do a couple more lines. Cliff Rock in here. Next thing I kind of want to map out is... Wow, some sparklies up here. Okay. So I think I want a staircase coming up, like it'll come up to here. And I think I want that same idea coming up over here. Yeah, I have big plans for the other ones. Not as concrete a plan as this one. Thought about this one for a little bit while I was playing the game, and that it would be cool. But I think next is, I think I'm going to do it in the order that I played the game in. And probably up through here. You need 5 to make the item that gets Ho-Oh. But, for the beach area, I know I want to rebuild the SS Anne, so that's like project number 1. And then I want to do it, similarly for like that I did this one, in that I want it to be game accurate to a point and anime accurate to a point. So I think, if I remember correctly, Vermilion had 3 or 4 episodes dedicated to it, right? So you had Lieutenant Surge's Gym, which was a huge deal, and then you had, the SS Anne, which had its own thing, and then it had a beach. So I think making the beach a little bit more lively will be right after the SS Anne, then making Lieutenant Surge's Gym. I plan on putting Mew in Vermilion City because of the game lore with Mew being under the truck. And then that big tower where you get the light from, like the energy stuff. I want to make that one, I want to really spruce up that tower, make it huge. And then with the rest of the city, I'll make what exists in the game, but I'm not sure what style I want yet. I've seen a lot of cool beach towns, and I don't know that I love that for Vermilion. I think I might want to just make it like a normal cityscape. Something like a Vegas, maybe. But then again, I think Saffron would also work well in Vegas. Alright, what can we just map out? Let's use sand. So come up here. Up here, travel this way, so this needs to start being a mountain. You find them as kits on Pallet Town itself. And you unlock the, so I mean, spoiler alert, so if you don't want to know, then definitely put up the mute button. And then up here, I think this would be a good place for the altar. Because you could see everything, kind of. Yeah. So it's a nice natural point for the altar. And then, in order to get so you'd go to Pallet Town, and then when you raise Pallet Town's level, you can buy. Can you buy them? Or is it... No, raising Pallet Town's level gives you EV illusions. Yeah, that's what's nice about building up there. So, I think the altar would look sick. I just didn't know how tall I wanted to make it, because however tall I make that, like, you can see those 4 blocks that I just put, the mountain needs to go past that. So, like, the trees will... Like, I'll need to build up the mountain again on the left-hand side so that it's a little bit hidden. Because you don't, like, I don't want it to... I want it to be kind of, like... You go up there, and I don't want you to be able to see the altar from here. Maybe you can see, like, the very tip of it, but... And then on this side, I kind of want this to be like a ninja school. So, I think start like here. Be like 1 hut, bridge planks, 1 hut. Bridge planks. Here. 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 I think that'll look good. We can do like a viewing post out here. I just don't want it to be visible from the beach. So maybe not that last one. And then what I was thinking would be cool is I really don't know what to do with this area over here. So like, you know, I extended the beach, and that looks, I think, fine. I might do some more terraforming in here. You come over here, and there's really nothing. So I was thinking on this side, I get a break in reading class today. Well, you just had a test, if I remember correctly, so maybe a good break. So there's some fog over here. So I kind of want to extend this mountain range a little bit, and I think it would be cool if I put, you know, maybe not as thick of a forest as on that side, but like a forest that winds a little bit and you have to get to, and then back here would be like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the animes where it's like there's an old haunted cabin in the woods. I kind of think it would look good back there. Either back there or back here. I think it would look... Actually, I changed my mind. Back here would definitely be cooler. It's got a lot of natural cover, already built up the forest. I think like right in here is where... Yeah, it's all... Yeah. It is massive. They give you a lot of playground. And then, let's see. Yeah, so I think here makes sense for like a haunted, like cabin. Put some ghosties in. So at least 1, 2, 3 more structures for sure. 3 more basic structures, and then I think I'm gonna take all the lepa trees out. I just don't like the way they look in this environment. Might put one in the castle as like an exotic. Oh, they might not be. Well, they're all pretty big. It's just you don't in the story. You don't ever go like. There's no reason to go over here in the story, really. So I still don't know what I'm gonna put here. It's a cave, but I'll look up some ideas and try to put something in here. I also don't love how flat this is. This needs to get terraformed a little bit more. Either pushing the ridgeline back, which I think is the more likely because I don't want this to be super skinny in here, or adding some more blocks on this side. And I also, like, as I was going through it today, I was like, oh, you know, it looks nice and natural, but I think putting a few more rock climates. Yeah, that's all cliff rock. So yeah. Well, and also it probably looks bigger on my map because I've cleared out like this. This used to be like this area here. I think was just mountain, right? Because the area that you explore in your basic starter town is here, right? And then you'd have to go that way to get to most of it, and it's also like a lot higher up than normal. So like, I'll show you. I'm pretty sure you're here for some of it, but like, I just built over top a lot of it. Oh, well, I'm gonna just explode that. Oh, I guess I did. Hold on. Well, I know I built over some of this stuff. My favorite candy or sweet is Twix, probably. Hold on now. I know I built over some stuff. No, I guess, well, because this was... Hold on. I'd say lifesaver mints count. Yeah, here we go. Here's the old town. So it used to be like this was all flat, right? And then there's a cave that leads up there into the Withered Wasteland, right? I think there are plans to do something with the Undercity here. Just because I think any ninja gym would have some type of underground lair. Like, and this one used to be one of the elevated platforms and habitats that I started. You know, this was Onyx's lair, and so like all of this was flat. At least you didn't say Werther's original. So everything is like a few blocks higher, and then of course the mountain ridge is completely void of stuff. What's mine? Twix. Where did I enter? Huh. This is awkward. There's a Twix cereal? I didn't know there was a Twix cereal. The candy bar, but I now am very interested in the cereal. Okay, I think we've mapped out what I can. I can't get any more Pokemetal because Arcanine's Island is void of Pokemetal. I think tomorrow I'll start off by going to the Dragonite Island to steal all of its precious resources and seeing if there's more moss down there. And then, you know what? I'll put in the seeds that I have currently. That's the last thing I do on this. This is the top layer, right? Do I have any of my seeds with me? I have 4. Yeah, Twix, not Trix. Also, I didn't know there was a Trix candy bar. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Twix. Twix, like left Twix, right Twix. And before the answer, or before the question comes, I'm more of a left Twix guy myself. Oh. Also, you weren't here for it, but I got these cool new these card magnet things. Dragonite. You know, they're refrigerator magnets. Dynamo. And they're made from the real cards. So there's like a real card in there, which is, I think, cool. And Arcanine. Like, fridge magnets. Yeah. A buddy of mine makes them. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but I have them anyway. I asked him, I was like, do you have licensing for this? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, yeah, give me 3. What am I here for? Oh yeah, all my seeds. Alright, you guys, I appreciate the paint. You guys need to be a little bit cooler with giving me black and white paints when we do it. I wonder if they like you more, they're more likely to give you paint, like the white and black paint. Yeah, I know people make stuff out of the cards quite a bit. I just don't think that it's technically legal. And then I'm like positive that you can't, like, it's illegal to sell them. Repurposing them for art is probably fine and legal. Selling that art, I think, is where you cross into a boundary. Got 1 wheat here. Yeah. After all my collecting of wheat over like the entirety of this game, I only have 47 wheat, which just goes to show you that the vegetables are actually the most valuable / rare resource in this game. I probably have more wheat laying around somewhere. In like some chests randomly, but I think we have few and far between. Oh, that's kind of cool. The energy cards don't even feel like real Pokemon cards. I mean, let's be so real. I might do a check. I might as well check to see if I've got some wheat laying around here. Gravel box. Oh, I thought bean seeds, tomato seeds. Oh, found 3 of them. This is, I'm glad I started this now because I was thinking, I was talking about this with Dakota earlier, but like, the amount of time, like even if I had all the seeds right now, the amount of time that it takes to plant seeds in this game is actually ridiculous, and they need to up the like, how fast it goes. Look at that. Oh man, the slowest process in the world. I guess on the bright side, I'm gonna build so many habitats. As soon as I bring Pokemon back into this area, it's just going to be level 10, like, immediately. Actually, it probably won't be, because I'm not going to put any of the Pokemon here. I might put Jobar and Excadrill over here somewhere, but... Oh, I forgot one of the structures. I need to build, like, a farming hut at the top of this bridge, too. If I could finish one whole layer, that'd be kind of sick. I don't think I can. Now this is like Harvest Moon. An old farming game, so I have 9 left. That's crazy. Except for Harvest Moon eventually lets you plant multiple seeds at a time. Same thing with Stardew Valley, I think. Yep. All right. 250 hours-ish worth of playing this game, and this is the amount of wheat that you get. And we need to fill all this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to mine rare Pokemetal so that I can print these things. It's stupid that it's a 1-to-1 ratio, though. I think the hut will go nicely right here. Boop. Boop. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Well, pretty much all we can do today, honestly. I mean, we're out of wheat, we're out of moss, we can't dig for more rare Pokemetal, though I probably should start, if I have any Mons, or if I have any spare rare Pokemetal ore, I should probably just go ahead and start cooking that up. So that was 50-ish seeds. So each row takes roughly 75 of 80. 80 times, I think there's like 20 rows. So we need like 1,600 rare Pokemetal. That'll do it. All right, my math right on that? I'm not good at math. Oh, we got 4. Better than nothing. We have just over 200 rare Pokemetal right now. How do you separate a stack in a community box? you come in and you press Y, it gets you an entire stack. When you're putting it back, if you press X instead, you'll get a red arrow. See how I've got a red arrow on mine? This is by pressing X. And then I can layer them in by itself. And then when I want to do a whole stack, I'll press Y again. Like that. Might as well burn this stuff up too. No point not. Oop. It's already in here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, no worries. It does make things a little bit cleaner in the community boxes, and so you don't get like twigs and stuff in there. Although, I just kind of at some point, because when you go to pick stuff up, if you don't redo it, it'll start over again. Ooh. But the resources are super limited other than ash. I hate you. The only resource that feels super limited right now is wheat and wheat seeds. But you'll build up a collection of resources, I promise. And eventually you'll get like this. I'm not quite out needing to like upgrade my storage just yet. This one's been working really well, pretty much the entire post game. But at some point you'll be like, oh, I've got too much stuff. I need bigger and more storage. And when you build that storage, just make sure that the system makes sense to you. Huh. Guess I could just place this, huh? There's also my test wheat that I didn't move out ever. You'll also end up with more fossils than you could ever really want. Although, surprisingly, I still don't have all of the large and small lost relics unlocked. Oh, also, I saw a cool build for a tree the other day that uses those blocks, right? But it also uses a dead tree to do it. So there's a potential that if I actually did run out of trees, or like being able to place a certain type of tree, I could use dead lepa trees and build my own trees from there. Or dead whatever fruit trees, you know. Because when I place lepa trees, it does not give me a warning. So I think each tree might have its own specific limit, and the way that you would build more trees is by taking the dead ones. But that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. Turn off the sound effects, but not cries. Our music sounds really peaceful. Turn off the sound effects. No. You turn off sound effects, but not cries. Or music sounds really peaceful. Oh, it sounds. I mean, you know what? I agree with you. I like having the sound effects. And part of it is just that I like to know what I'm doing. And no, that is good. I like that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it turns off that too. How do people do that slow walk? They just barely. Alright, yeah. That is going to be it for me tonight, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. And to all the VOD watchers, thank you, thank you, thank you.